slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. Everything I do so instinctive and so passionate. Every word I move so descriptive like an adjective. I got a vendetta against people who patented
Good evening, baseball fans. You are here with Ken on Yankees The Ugly Truth. And we will be calling game 2 of this Texas Rangers versus the New York Yankees series in the Bronx. I want to thank everybody for hopping into our stream. There was rain earlier in New York. However, it's overcast and cloudy, and it looks like we're going to get baseball in. I want to welcome some of the folks that are here. Jonathan, Margaret, Yanks for Life, Kaz, Nancy. Appreciate y'all being here. We've got probably about 2 minutes before game time, so I'm going to go ahead and go over the lineups real quick. For the Texas Rangers, leading off DHing is going to be Brandon Nimmo. In the 2-hole is going to be second baseman Ezekiel Duran. Corey Seager will be at shortstop, taking the 3-hole. Josh Young will be at third base, cleaning up. In the 5-hole is going to be center fielder Evan Carter. In the 6-hole, former Yankee catcher Kyle Higashioka will be behind the dish, hitting in the 6-hole. At first base, Berger will be taking the helm in the 7-hole. In the 8-hole, Asuna playing left field, and bringing up the rear is going to be Andrew McCutchen playing right field. And on the bump is going to be former New York Yankee Nathan Eovaldi. For our New York Yankees, leading off playing center field will be Trent Grisham. In the 2-hole is going to be the captain, Aaron Judge, manning right field. Cody Bellinger will be in left field, hitting in the 3-hole. DHing this evening and cleaning up is going to be Jason Dominguez. Jazz Chisholm Jr. will be at second base, hitting out of the 5-hole. At first base, hitting out of the 6-hole is going to be Paul Goldschmidt. In the 7-hole, behind the dish is going to be Austin Wells. Ryan McMahon will be manning third base, hitting out of the 8-hole. And Jose Caballero will be at shortstop, bringing up the rear. And on the bump for the Yankees is going to be Will Warren. And that is our active lineup for today. This live stream is going to be simulcast on the Hardcore Sports Network. This Yankee team has been firing on all cylinders. From the starting pitching to the bullpen, bats, and the defense. It is amazing how this team is playing compared to teams of the past. Tonight, the Yankees go for their 6th win in a row. And speaking of the 6th win in a row, the poll question tonight is, will the Yankees secure their 6th win in a row tonight? To take a second to drop your vote in our active poll. Right now, we only have 3 votes. So please let your voice be heard and your vote be counted. If you haven't, please hit the like button, share the channel out. If you are not a member of the Hardcore Sports Network or the Yankees The Ugly Truth family, please consider subscribing. Hardcore Sports QR code is on the left. Yankees The Ugly Truth QR code is in the right. We are at 700 subscribers, if you could believe that. Looking for our next milestone of 705. So we are 5 away from tapping our next milestone. And it looks like the boys are taking the field. So hopefully we get a full 9 in tonight and no significant rain delay. How are we feeling about the game tonight, guys and gals out there in the internet land? I am optimistic. I think that the way we're playing, I feel that we're unstoppable. Will Warren has a 4-0 record with a 2.39 ERA. Opponents are hitting a low 2.22. So hopefully we see more of that coming from Will tonight. You can generally tell how he's going to do from his performance in the first inning. If he goes after the hitters and is close to the strike zone, it's going to be a great night. If he's nibbling, not so great. And Ward sets. The first pitch is out of the way, and the four-seamer is fouled away. And we are underway. Nimmo is hitting 300 on the season with 4 home runs, 12 RBIs. And roll call is going on. You can see there's a stiff wind going on at the stadium. And the next pitch is grounded to Caballero. Caballero backhands and flips it to Goldie on a bounce, and Goldie picks it for the first out of the inning. Nimmo is normally playing right field, but he has been hampered with a hamstring injury, and I suspect that he is running a bit slower than normal. Former Yankee Ezekiel Durant hit us hard last night. He has hit us consistently since we traded him. And the first pitch is a sinker off the plate. Count is 1-1. Durant is hitting 301 on the season, 1 home run, 9 RBIs. And Warren sets and fires, and that pitch is right down the heart of Broadway for call. Strike 1. Count is evened out, 1-up. You can hear roll call going on. Warren sets and fires, and that pitch is fouled down the right field line. That was a 97-mile-an-hour fastball. Quinn Walcott is our home plate umpire. 14 seasons as a major league umpire. He is considered a hitter-friendly umpire. And Warren sets. The sweeper breaks hard off the plate. Count is evened at 2-2. And Warren sets and fires, and the sweeper is swung on and missed. To grab some bench, Ezekiel, because you're retired via the K, brother. Hey, Daniel, welcome from the Hardcore Sports Network. Appreciate you popping into the stream. So the Rangers have 2 outs with nobody on. Corey Seager coming up to bat. Warren sets and he fires. The sinker is off the plate. Count is 1-0. Seager is hitting 206 with 6 home runs, 17 RBIs, and a 708 OPS. Warren sets and fires, and the sinker is down low. Count is 2-0. Hey, Sean, welcome to the stream, brother. And Will sets, fires, and that pitch is up high and away. Count is now 3-0 on Seager. Ward sets and fires, and this ball is hammered to right field. And Judge is tracking it, and that one is going to be out of here. That is a home run for Seager, and it puts Texas up 1-0. That one traveled 350 feet at 101.7 miles an hour. And the Rangers have a 1-0 lead. Seager took a high fastball out of the stadium, Yankee Stadium home run. Josh Young is coming up to bat, and the first pitch is in there for call. Strike one. Count is 0-1. Warren sets and fires. The sweeper is off the plate. Count is even at 1-1. Young is hitting .336 on the season, 4 home runs, 19 RBIs, and a .927 OPS. Warren sets and fires, and that sweeper is down low. Count is now 2-1. And Warren sets and fires, and the sinker paints the bottom of the strike zone for call. Strike two. Count is even at deuces. Warren sets and fires, and the pitch is swung on and missed for strike three. So grab some bench, Josh, because you're retired by the K2. Warren is going to strike out 2 in the first, but he does give up a solo shot home run to Corey Seager. The Rangers have a 1-0 lead. Coming up to bat in the bottom of the first for the Yankees is going to be Trent Grisham, Aaron Judge, and Cody Bellinger. For those of you that are here, if you could please drop your vote in our active poll. If you haven't, please hit the like button, share the channel out. And if you're not a member of the Hardcore Sports Network or the Yankees The Ugly Truth family, please consider subscribing to One and the Same. Our goal for every live broadcast is 30 likes. Currently, we're at 14, so we are a good way to making it there. In tonight's game, we started out a little bent. However, liking the Yankees as a team, and I think that we will bounce back. From today's scoreboard, the Rays beat the Blue Jays 3-0. Brewers beat the Cardinals 6-2. Dodgers hammered the Astros 12-2. Padres beat the Giants 5-1. In the top of the seventh, Angels lead the White Sox 7-2. The Mariners lead the Braves 2-0 in the top of the eighth. And as you know, in this game, the Rangers lead the Yankees 1-0. And it looks like Nathan Eovaldi is warming up. Last time he pitched against us, he handled the Yankees very well and did not throw his fastball. I'm anticipating that he's going to throw more fastballs tonight, and we're going to see if the Yankees are on top of it. Trent Grisham is stepping up to the plate. He's hitting .170 on the season, 5 home runs, 20 RBIs, and a .673 OPS. And the first pitch paints the outside corner for call. Strike one. And he started the game off with a four-seam fastball. Evaldi sets and fires, and the cutter is plug odd and miss. Count is 0-2 on Grisham. And the next pitch is on the way. The curveball is down low. Count is 1-2. And Evaldi sets and fires. The fastball is down low. Count is evened at deuce. Evaldi sets and fires, and the splitter is down in the dirt. Count is full. 3-2. Pitch is on the way, and the splitter is fouled off. And we're going to reset and do it again. And as usual, Grisham tends to see a lot of pitches in his at bat. Pitch is on the way, and this is line to right field. McCutcheon is on it, and he is going to make a diving play for the first out. I mean, Grisham tattooed that one. Evaldi sets and fires, and the first pitch is a splitter in there for call, strike one. All rise. The judges in the chambers. Evaldi sets and fires, and that pitch catches the outside part of the plate for call, strike two. Count is 0-2. The captain is hitting .273 on the season, 14 home runs, 27 RBIs, and a 1060 OPS. And Evaldi sets. Pitch is on the way, and the captain swings and misses at the curveball. That is 2 away. Coming up to bat is Cody Bellinger. And the first pitch is on the way, and the splitter is in there for call, strike one. Bellinger's hitting .283 on the season, 5 home runs, 26 RBIs, and an 889 OPS. Evaldi sets and fires, and that cutter is inside. Count is even at 1-1. And Evaldi sets, fires, and the cutter is inside once again. Count is now 2-1 on Cody. Evaldi sets and fires, and this ball is hammered into right field. McCutcheon is going to cut it off before it hits the fence. Bellinger makes a turn, but he is going to stay at first. That is a 2-out single for Cody Bellinger and the first hit of the night for the Yankees. Coming up to bat is Jason Dominguez. Evaldi steps on the rubber. Eyeballs Bellinger. And the first pitch is in there for call. Strike one. Count is 0-1. Dominguez is hitting .231 on the season, 1 home run, 4 RBIs. Evaldi sets, pitch is on the way, and Dominguez swings over the top of a splitter. Count is 0-2. Evaldi sets and fires, and the pitch is fouled down the third base side. Count is still 0-2. Evaldi is at 17 pitches in the inning. Evaldi sets, and he fires, and the curveball is just off the plate. Count is 1-2. I'm not sure about that one. It looked pretty good to me. And Evaldi sets. He makes a pickoff attempt at first. Bellinger is back standing up. And Evaldi sets. Pitch is on the way, and that is foul tipped into the glove of Higgy for the strikeout. And that is going to do it for the Yankees in the bottom of the first. As we head to the second inning, coming up to bat is Evan Carter, Kyle Higashioka, and Jake Berger. And the current scoreboard has the Blue Jays losing to the Rays 3-0. Brewers beat the Cardinals 6-2. Yankees hammered the Astros 12-2. Padres beat the Giants 5-1. Angels beat the White Sox 8-2. Mariners beat the Braves 3-1. In the bottom of the third, the Athletics lead the Phillies 1-0. In the bottom of the third, the Orioles and the Marlins are locked up at zeros. In the top of the third, the Red Sox lead the Tigers 1-0. And that's who I've got scores for right now. And the first pitch is on the way to Carter, and that is just a bit high. Count is 1-0. Warren sets and fires, and the sweeper is in there for called. Strike one. Count is evened at 1-1. And Warren sets. Pitch is on the way, and the sinker is swung on and missed. Count is 1-2. Yeah, Jake, welcome to the stream. Pitch is on the way, and it is swung on and missed for strike three. And that is Warren's third strikeout of the night. Coming up to bat is former Yankee catcher Kyle Higashioka. Higashioka is hitting .220 on the season, 1 home run, 4 RBIs, and a .604 OPS. And Warren sets and fires, and the sinker is called ball one. It is being challenged by Wells. And the call is going to be overturned. That is a strike, so the count is 0-1 on Higgy. And Warren sets and fires, and the pitch is just going to be off the plate. Count is 1-1. And Warren sets and fires, and the sweeper is swung on and missed. Count is 1-2 on Higgy. And Warren sets and fires, and that sweeper is going to be in the dirt. Hey, NES. And the next pitch is on the way. Four-seamer is just down low. Count is now full, 3-2. And Warren sets, pitch is on the way, and the fastball is fouled off. Count is going to remain 3-2 as we head to the seventh pitch of the at bat. And Warren sets, pitch is on the way, and it is swung on and missed for strike three. And that is Warren's fourth strikeout of the night. So grab some bench, Kyle, because you're retired via the K. Jake Berger coming up to bat. Warren sets and fires, and the sweeper is fouled back. Count is 0-1. Hey, Celia, welcome to the stream. D-Rod, welcome. And the pitch is hit into left field. Bellinger is going to field it, and he shoots it into second. Berger made a big turn, but he is heading back to first. That is a 2-out single. Osuna is coming up to bat. And Warren sets. First pitch is on the way, and he paints the outside for corner for call. Strike one. Osuna's hitting 22-22 with no home runs, 2 RBIs, and a 694 OPS. Osuna sets and fires, and that is looped into left field, and that is going to drop in front of Bellinger. The Berger is going to stop at second. The Rangers have runners at first and second with 2 outs. Coming up to bat is former Yankee Andrew McCutchen. And Warren sets and fires, and the sweeper paints the outside corner. And McCutchen is challenging this pitch. And the call is overturned. Texas retains their 2 challenges. Count is 1-0 on McCutchen. McCutchen is hitting .229 in the season, 1 homer, 5 RBIs, and a 603 OPS. And Warren sets. The sweeper is low. Count is 2-0. And Warren sets. Next pitch is on the way, and that is a sweeper in there for call. Strike one. Count is now 2-1. Warren checks on the runner at second, brings the pitch forward, and the sweeper catches the bottom of the strike zone for call. Strike two. Count is evened at deuces. And Warren sets. Pitch is on the way, and the pitch is swung on and missed. He chased a high fastball, and that is going to be 3 strikeouts for Warren in the top of the second. Rangers strand a pair. Coming up to bat for the Yankees in the bottom of the second is going to be Jazz Chisholm Jr., Paul Goldschmidt, and Austin Wells. And I'll address a few questions / comments. From NES, rumors true, Volpe to the Astros. Say it isn't so. Well, the Astros have inquired about possibly picking Volpe up. Don't know if you're aware of it, but Carlos Correa underwent season-ending ankle surgery today. Their prodigy and soon-to-be free agent shortstop Pena is on the IL also, and they have nobody in their top 30 prospects that is a middle infielder. So they're looking to pick somebody up as quickly as possible, and Volpe may be that solution. If you look at what the Astros have with regard to players that the Yankees may be interested, it is possibly one of their high prospect right-handed catchers. Past that, there aren't any arms that the Yankees need. But the deal is not done yet, and just curious what the Yankees would possibly be asking for. And Celia, just popping in, why can't this team ever hit Eovaldi? Are they going to get shut out tonight? No, they're not getting shut out. And they saw him last week. Generally, when you see pitchers twice in a week, things don't really work out so good the second week. And Jazz Chisholm steps up to the plate. And the first pitch is on the way. The splitter is down low. Count is 1-0. Jazz is hitting 214 on the season, 4 home runs, 13 RBIs, and a 650 OPS. And the next pitch is on the way, and Jazz swings and misses at the cutter. Count is 1-1. Next pitch is on the way, and Jazz waves at a curveball. Count is now 1-2 on Chisholm. And Evaldi sets, fires, and Chisholm swings over the top of a curveball for strike 3. And that is going to be the first out of the inning. That is Evaldi's third strikeout of the night. Paul Goldschmidt coming up to bat. Pitch is on the way, and Goldie pops this one up. Elevator shaft home run. Higgy is going to field it in front of the plate for the second out. Well, not necessarily true, D-Rod. Yankees always have George Lombard Jr. in their pocket. He's already at AAA. He's doing well. And the first pitch to Wells is on the way, and it is off the plate. Count is 1-0. Next pitch is on the way, and Wells grounds this down the first base line, foul. And Evaldi sets. Pitch is on the way, and Wells hammers this one foul down the first base line. Count is 1-2. Evaldi sets and fires, and the curveball is swung on and missed. And that is going to do it for the Yankees in the bottom of the second. Yankees go down 1-2-3. Evaldi has 4 strikeouts in 2 innings. Coming up to bat in the top of the third for the Rangers is Brandon Nimmo, Ezekiel Duran, and Corey Seager. 1-2-3, and that's what you see. For those of you that are here, if you haven't, please drop your vote in our active poll. Let your voice be heard and your vote be counted. Hey, John, welcome to the stream. If you haven't, check out the 2 shorts that I dropped today. One was on Garrett Cole's rehab start, and the second was on Carlos Rodon's rehab start. So take a look. Let me know what you think. If you haven't, please hit the like button, share the channel out. And if you're not a member of the Hardcore Sports Network or the Yankees The Ugly Truth family, please consider subscribing to One and the Same. Here at Yankees The Ugly Truth, we're at 700 subscribers. Our next milestone is 705, so 5 away from that next milestone. Anything you can do to help us out would be most appreciated. And for the games that are underway, as you know, the Rangers lead the Yankees 1-0, heading to the top of the third. In the bottom of the fourth, the A's lead the Phillies 1-0. In the top of the fourth, the Orioles lead the Marlins 4-3. In the bottom of the fourth, the Twins lead the Nationals 1-0. In the top of the fourth, the Red Sox lead the Tigers 2-0. In the top of the first, the Reds and the Cubs are locked up at zeros. Same thing for the Guardians and the Royals. And that's our active scoreboard for the night. Hey, Brandon, welcome to the stream. Yes, it was. And the first pitch is on the way, and it is in there for call. Strike one. Count is 0-1. And the next pitch is on the way, and the sinker is off the plate. Count is 1-1. Yeah, the Rangers are winning 1-0. And the next pitch is on the way, and the sweeper is called. Strike two. Count is 1-2. Warren sets and fires, and the changeup is down low. Count is 2-2. Corey Seager hit a solo home run in the first inning. Pitch is on the way, and it is fouled off. Count remains 2-2. Warren sets and fires, and the pitch is fouled off. Count is 2-2. Warren sets and fires, and the four-seamer is up high. Count is now full. Hey, Clint, welcome to the stream. And Warren sets and fires, and the four-seamer is down low for ball four. So Nemo is going to take a walk to lead off the top of the third. Coming up to bat is Ezekiel Duran. He is 0 for 1 on the day with a strikeout. And Warren sets. First pitch is on the way, and this is hammered into right center or left center field. It's going to split the seam. Bellinger is going to field it, and the runner is routing third. And the Rangers are going to end up with a 2-0 lead. RBI double for Ezekiel Duran. So Texas has a 2-0 lead. Hey, Ronald, welcome to the stream. Coming up to bat is Corey Seager. He is 1 for 1 on the day with a solo shot home run to start the game off. And the first pitch is on the way. It is in there for call. Strike one. Next pitch is on the way, and this is bounce to McMahon. McMahon looks the runner back at second and fires to first to record the first out of the inning. Coming up to bat is Josh Young, 0 for 1 on the day with a strikeout in his first plate appearance. Warren sets and fires, and the first ball is chop foul down the third base line. Count is 0 and 1. Warren sets, checks on the runner at second. Pitch is on the way, and it is called strike 2. Looks like the Rangers are challenging. Young is challenging this one. And the call is going to be overturned. The ball missed by less than 1/10 of an inch. Count is 1 and 1. Hey, Graham, welcome to the stream. Pitch is on the way, and that is fouled off. Count is going to be 1 and 2. Hey, Graham, long time no see. You were the recipient of a gift last night. So you are a member for 30 days. Congratulations. Warren sets and fires, and the sweeper is just off the plate. Count is now evened at deuce. What color is that goose? Warren sets and fires, and the pitch is fouled off. Count is going to remain 2 and 2. Warren checks on the runner once again, sets and fires, and the sinker is down low. Count is now full, 3 and 2. Understood. Understood, Graham. And the next pitch is on the way, and he is not going to be able to check his swing, so that is going to be strike 3. Grab some bench, Josh. You are retired via the K. Coming up to bat is Evan Carter. The first pitch is on the way, and the sinker is called strike 1. Warren has 6 strikeouts on the night. Hey, Gary, welcome to the stream. Next pitch is on the way, and the sinker is in the dirt. Count is evened at 1 and 1. And there's a pickoff attempt at second. Duran is back in head first and safe. Warren sets. Pitch is on the way, and this is hammered into right field. This one is going to be going, and gone. That is a 2-run shot by Carter. That hit off the facing on the second deck. That was 368 feet at 99.6 miles an hour. Coming up to bat is Kyle Higashioka. And Warren sets. Pitch is on the way, and the sweeper is off the plate. Count is 1-0. Warren sets and fires, and the pitch is fouled straight back. Count is 1-1. And the next pitch is on the way, and the fastball just misses off the plate. Count is 2-1. Next pitch is on the way, and the sinker is swung on and missed. Count is evened at deuce. And Warren sets. Pitch is on the way, and the sinker is swung on and missed for strike three. And that is going to do it for the Rangers in the top of the third. But not before the Rangers add 3 runs in the third to take a 4-0 lead on the Yankees. For those of you that are here, if you haven't, please drop your vote in our active poll. We have 11 votes right now. And currently we are at 19 likes. Our goal is 30 for the active stream. So if you could, please hit your like button, share the channel out. Your support is always appreciated. And from our Major League scoreboard, the Athletics are leading the Phillies 2-0 in the bottom of the fifth. The Orioles are leading the Marlins 4-3 in the top of the fifth. The Twins have a 2-1 lead on the Nationals in the top of the fifth. In the bottom of the fourth, the Red Sox lead the where the hell did it go? Lead the Tigers 4-0. In the bottom of the first, the Cubs lead the Reds 2-1. In the bottom of the first, the Royals and the Guardians are locked up at zeros. And that is our current active scoreboard. Earlier in the day, the Brewers beat the Cardinals 6-2. Dodgers hammered the Astros 12-2. Padres beat the Giants 5-1. Angels beat the White Sox 8-2. And the Mariners beat the Braves 3-1. And that's the active scoreboard for today. Coming up to bat is Ryan McMahon. First pitch is on the way. A curveball off the plate. Count is 1-0. McMahon is hitting .216 on the season, 3 home runs, 11 RBIs, and a .637 OPS. First pitch is on the way, and it is fouled off. Count is evened at 1-1. Next pitch is on the way, and McMahon swings and misses at the curveball. And Evaldi sets. Pitch is on the way, and it is fouled off. Count remains 1-2. Evaldi sets, fires, and the fastball is swung on and missed for strike 3. Hey, Cruz, welcome. Jose Caballero is coming up to bat. First pitch is on the way, and it is a cutter off the plate. Count is 1-0. Evaldi sets and fires, and the curveball is off the plate. Count is 2-0 on Cabby. Hey, Chef Nick, welcome to the stream. And the pitch is on the way and is in there for call. Strike 1. Count is 2-1. If you did not hear, Yuri Del Santos was called up today. Evaldi sets and fires, and the pitch is swung on and missed. Count is 2-2 on Cabby. Next pitch is on the way, and it is fouled off. Count is 2-2. And the pitch is on the way, and that is going to plunk Caballero. I think it might have got him on the hand. He is squatting at the first base line. Of course, the fans are booing profusely. So we are in an injury delay with Trent Grisham coming up to bat. Actually, it got him in the back of the tricep. Yeah, Rodon has made his last rehab start. It's already been announced that he will be making his season debut at on Sunday. I've been hit a lot of places with balls, Clint, and never been hit in the tricep. And Caballero is going to stay in the game. He is heading to first base. Grisham is 0 for 1 on the day with a line out. You're right, Graham. He will be out of options. Next pitch is on the way, and it is chopped to Berger. He steps on the bag, and they have Caballero on a rundown. That is going to be a double play. That is no runs, no hits, no errors, and nobody left on base. And for the mods, thanks to you for taking care of Gary, handling his BS. For those of you that are here, if you haven't, please drop your vote in our active poll. And we are at 22 likes for this stream. Goal is 30. Please hit the like button. Share the channel out. Although the Yankees are down 4-0, I do not feel that the team is out of the game and certainly potential to come back. Coming up in the top of the fourth for the Rangers is going to be Berger, Osuna, and McCutchen. Well, Graham, the first thing that they have to do with regard to LaGrange is to get him on the 40-man roster because he is not there. So if you look at the 40-man roster, who is it that you're willing to expose to a DFA? Thanks, Kaz. Appreciate the shout out about the shorts. I don't seem to be doing so great today, so it is what it is. And Warren is at 64 pitches. First pitch is on the way, and it is a sinker off plate. Count is 1-0. And Warren sets and fires, and the second sinker is off the plate. Count is now 2-0. Warren sets and fires, and that ball is swung on and missed. Count is 2-1. And the pitch is on the way, and it is a line drive into right field. Judge is going to cut it off, and Berger is going to have a leadoff hit, and he is 2 for 2 on the day. Coming up to bat is Alejandro Osuna. He is 1 for 1 on the day with a bloop single into left field. Next pitch is on the way, and this is a high fly ball to right center. Grisham and Judge are tracking. Grisham makes the play, and he fires the ball into the infield. That is the first out of the inning. Don't know if you've been tracking LaGrange's progress, but he got hammered yesterday. Andrew McCutcheon is coming up to bat. He is 0 for 1 on the day with a strikeout. Next pitch is on the way, and it is a sinker outside. Count is 1-0. And Warren sets, fires, and the four-seamer is just a bit low. Count is 2-0. Hey, Michael, welcome to the stream. I missed you there. And Warren sets and fires, and the pitch is off the plate. Count is now 3-0 on McCutcheon. Warren sets, and he steps off the mound. And the pitch is down low, so that is going to be ball 4. Rangers going to have runners at first and second with 1 out. Matt Blake is coming to the mound. Brandon Nimmo is coming up to bat. Yeah, Castro's a bullpen arm, Graham. All right. Let me grab a drink out of my fridge real quick. And Nimmo is coming out to the plate. And the pitch is on the way, and it is called strike 1. And that one is being challenged. And the call is overturned. That is a ball. So Texas retains their 2 challenges. Count is 1-0 on Nimmo. And the pitch is on the way. The fastball is right down the heart of Broadway for call strike 1. Count is 1-1. Dibbo is 0 for 1 on the day with a walk and a run scored. And the next pitch is on the way. The changeup is in the dirt. Count is 2-1. Warren sets, fires, and the pitch paints the outside corner for call strike 2. Count is even at deuces. And Warren sets. The pitch is foul down the left field line. It's going to make the stands. Count remains even at deuces. Hi, Wendy. Welcome to the stream. Next pitch is on the way, and the fastball is up and out of the strike zone. Count is now full, 3-2. All right, Will, time to rock and fire, baby. Stop screwing around. Ed Warren sets. Pitch is on the way, and that is fouled straight back. Count remains full at 3-2. And the pitch is on the way, and that is ball 4. So the bases are juice full of Rangers with 1 out. Ezekiel Duran coming up to bat. Duran is 1 for 2 on the day with an RBI double in his last plate appearance. Pitch is on the way, and it paints the outside corner for call. Strike 1. Count is 1-0. De Los Santos is warming up. Warren sets and fires, and the fastball is down low. Count is 1-1. Warren sets and fires, and this ball is a high fly ball to center field. Grisham is tracking it. It is going to make the catch. He's going to fire it to second. Berger is going to tag and score. McCutcheon is going to tag and go to third. It is now 5-0 Texas. So the Rangers are going to have runners at first and third. 2 outs, and Corey Seager coming up to bat. First pitch is on the way, and that is a sinker off the plate. Count is 1-0. And Warren sets. Pitch is on the way, and it is in there for call. Strike 1. Count is 1-1. Warren sets and fires, and the pitch is called. Strike. The batter is going to challenge this one. And the call is overturned. Count is now 2-1. Next pitch is on the way. It is 2. 2-2 pitches on the way, and it is grounded through the middle. Another run is going to score. Nimmo stops at second. So the Rangers now have a 6-0 lead. Josh Jung coming up to bat, 0 for 2 on the day with a pair of strikeouts. Ed Ward sets, pitch is on the way, and the sweeper is off the plate. Count is 1-0. Yeah, that's fine, Cavs. Pitch is on the way, and this is a towering fly ball to center field. Grisham is retreating and is going to make the play just before the warning track. And that is going to do it for the Rangers, but not before they add a couple more runs to have a 6-0 lead. For those of you that are here, we have 18 votes in our active poll. If you could take a second to drop your vote, let your voice be heard and your vote be counted, be appreciated. We are at 22 likes for the night. Our goal is 30 for every live stream, so we are 8 away. Please hit the like button and share the channel out. Definitely not one of those banner games for the Yankees. However, there is still time. Yeah, pitching has changed significantly in the years. I mean, the average pitcher with starting pitcher back in the 80s time phrase would throw 150 pitches. I remember watching a game that Nolan Ryan threw 225 pitches in a game. Thanks, Wendy. I appreciate that. And the captain is coming up to bat. All rise. The judges in the chambers. 0 for 1 on the day with a strikeout. Charm arriving. All right, we need luck because we're getting our asses whooped. We're losing 6-0. Come here, baby. You got to be on the screen to do that. All right, what are we going to say?
Let's go Yankees.
That's right. Let's go Yankees. It's time for a rally, right?
Rally.
Say rally time.
Rally time.
All right. You about to go to bed?
Yes.
And the first pitch is on the way, and it is outside the judge. Count as 1-0. Give me a kiss. Bye. Good night, love. So our Yankee rally cry has been put out, and I think it's time for my Yankee rally cap to come on. And the next pitch is a sinker in there for call. Strike one. Count is 1-1. And the next pitch is on the way, and the sinker is called. Strike two. Count is 1-2 on the captain. And the next pitch is on the way. It paints the outside corner for call. Strike three. And Judge is retired on strikes. Hey, Charles, welcome to the stream. Coming up to bat is Cody Bellinger. And the pitch is on the way, and Belly fouls it off. Count is 0-1. Belly is 1 for 1 with a single in his first plate appearance. Evaldi sets and fires, and this pitch is hammered to center field, but Carter is back, and he's going to make the play on the warning track. Yes, Charles. We talked about that earlier. Coming up to bat is Jason Dominguez, 0 for 1 on the day with a strikeout in his first plate appearance. And the pitch is on the way, and it is swung on and missed. Last time Dominguez was up, he swung at 3 curveballs out of the strike zone and has started out on this one. Evaldi sets and fires, and that splitter is down low. Oh, it's not a problem, Charles. Count is 1-1. Pitch is on the way, and the splitter is up high. Count is now 2-1 on Dominguez. And the question that I have is, how do you eat a dinosaur? Well, I'll tell you. One bite at a time. Evaldi sets and fires, and the pitch is fouled off. Count is 2-2. So if I was a betting man, I would almost bet that Evaldi is going to throw him a curveball down in the dirt. And Evaldi sets. Pitch is on the way. And it is hammered into center field. Carter is running, and he is going to make a fine running catch to retire the Yankees in order. As we head to the top of the 5th, the Rangers are going to have Evan Carter, Kyle Higashioka, and Jake Berger coming up to bat. For those of you that are here, if you haven't, please drop your vote in our active poll. We are at 26 likes for the stream. If you could, please hit the like button, share the channel out. We are 4 short of our 30 goal. La 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 la. Yeah, Celia, you can't put a position player to play until you're 10 runs down. And it looks like Yuri De Los Santos is coming into the game. And De Los Santos sets and fires. The first pitch to Carter is in there for call. Strike 1. And De Los Santos sets and fires, and the changeup is down low. Count is 1-1. Carter is 1 for 2 today with a 2-run home run. And the pitch is on the way, and it is swung on and missed. Count is now 1-2. Yeah, Will Warren is my goddamn fantasy lineup today, so I'm taking it in the shorts on this one. And the pitch is on the way, and it is fouled off. Count is going to remain 1-2. Next pitch is on the way, and it is a changeup off the plate. Count is even at deuces. No, actually, he had a good outing, his last outing. And Del Santos sets, and that pitch is in there for call. Strike 3. So grab some bench, Evan. You are retired via the K. That is De Los Santos's first strikeout of the game. Coming up to bat is former Yankee catcher Kyle Gashioka. 0 for 2 on the day with a pair of strikeouts. Let's see if he can get the hat trick in this at bat. Next pitch is on the way, and it is swung on and missed. Kaz, until tonight, Warren hasn't given up more than 2 runs in his last 6 starts. And the pitch to Higashioka is bounced to Cabby. Cabby fills it and fires to first. That is the second out of the inning. No problem, Kaz. That's why we talk about things. Coming up to bat is Jake Berger. He was in a massive slump until tonight. He is 2 for 2. And the pitch is on the way, and it is fouled sharply down the first base line. Count is 0-1. La 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 la. La la la. And the pitch is on the way, and it is waved at. Count is 0-2. And Del Santos sets. Pitch is on the way, and it is grounded to Cabby once again. Cabby sets and fires to Goldie for the third out of the inning, and that is going to do it to the Rangers. 1, 2, 3, and that's what you see. Coming up for the Yankees in the bottom of the 5th. And it looks like Sean Browning has gifted a membership. Thank you much, Sean. And the recipient of our membership is going to be D-Rod. The D-Rod, thanks, Sean, for your 30-day membership. Most appreciated, brother. And we are at 27 likes for the stream, so we're 3 away from our goal of 30. We have, so please hit the like button, share the channel out. And in our active poll, we have 20 votes. So Let your voice be heard and your vote be counted. Hey guys, the ass clown that we had in here, what was his handle? Coming up to bat is Jazz Chisholm. Gary Durham. Okay. And the first pitch is into Chisholm. It is a curveball for call. Strike one. And the next pitch is down. Count is 1-1 on Jazz. And the pitch is on the way, and that is up and out of the strike zone. Count is 2-1 on Jazz. And the pitch is on the way, and Jazz swings and misses at the cutter. Count is evened at deuce. Eovaldi sets, fires, and the curveball is fouled off into the catcher. And the pitch is on the way. It is grounded to Berger. Berger is going to flip to Eovaldi for the first out of the inning. Glad to see you hustling out of the box, Jazz. Coming up to bat is Paul Goldschmidt, 0 for 1 on the day with a pop out. And we now have 21 votes in our active poll and our 28th like of the stream. And Eovaldi sets. Pitch is on the way, and Goldie tips this one into the glove of the catcher. Count is 0-1. And the pitch is on the way, and this is grounded to Seager. And he fires to Berger, and that is going to be the second out of the gate, inning. Yeah, Cruz, and that's why Volpe is sitting in the minor leagues right now. Coming up to bat is Austin Wells, 0 for 1 on the day with a strikeout. And Eovaldi sets and fires. The pitch is right down the heart of Broadway. Count is 0-1 on Wells. And anticipate a curveball. And the pitch is on the way, and the curveball is swung on and missed. Count is 0-2 on Wells. For those of you just hopping in the stream, we're in the bottom of the fifth. Rangers lead the Yankees 5-0. There are no runners on and 2 outs, an 0-2 count on Austin Wells. And the pitch is on the way, and Wells fouls this one down the third base line. And Evaldi sets, pitch is on the way, and this is lined into left field, and that's going to drop in for a base hit. So that is just the second hit for the Yankees on the night. Coming up to bat is Ryan McMahon. McMahon is 0 for 1 on the night with a strikeout in his first plate appearance. And Evaldi sets and fires, and this pitch is popped up. Young is tracking it, and he's going to make it in foul territory for the third out. And that is going to do it for the Yankees. No runs, 1 hit. And the Yankees are going to leave a runner stranded. Coming up to bat in the top of the 6th is going to be Alejandro Osuna, Andrew McCutchen, and Brandon Nimmo. Well. Not the game that we all wanted or anticipated. However, it is baseball, so who can complain? And we'll look at our active scoreboard. As you know, in our game, we're heading to the top of the 6th. Rangers lead the Yankees 6-0. In the top of the 8th, the Athletics lead the Phillies 3-2. The bottom of the 7th, the Orioles lead the Marlins 6-3. In the bottom of the 7th, the Nationals lead the Twins 6-3. And for some reason, the screen is refitching. Carlos Correa will miss the rest of the season with ankle surgery. Framber Valdez has been suspended for 5 games for hitting Trevor Story last night. And Shane McClanahan of the Tampa Bay Rays is 3-0 in his last 3 starts, 16.2 and 2/3 innings, and has not allowed a run. The first pitch from De Los Santos is in there for call, strike 1. Count is 0-1. Next pitch is on the way, and it is called ball 1. I think the sinker caught the outside corner, but Wells is not going to challenge. Next pitch is on the way, and it paints the inside corner for call, strike 2. Count is 1-2. And De Los Santos sets. Pitch is on the way, and the sinker is up high. Count is evened at deuce deuce. Next pitch is on the way, and it is fouled off. Count is evened at 2-2. Los Santos sets and fires, and the changeup is fouled down the third base line. Count is going to remain 2-2. Pitch is on the way, and it is fouled off. And the pitch is on the way. The changeup is down low, so that's going to change the count to 3-2. Del Santos sets and fires, and that pitch is off the plate for ball 4. That is going to be a leadoff walk for Osuna. Coming up to bat is McCutchen, 0 for 1 on the day with a walk and a strikeout under his belt. Del Santos sets and he fires, and the pitch is down low. Count is 1-0. I'm not sure about that. I think I would challenge that one. And the next pitch is on the way, and it is called ball 2. Wells is challenging this one. And it is going to be overturned. That is a strike. New York has 2 challenges remaining, and the count is 1-1. Del Santos sets and fires, and this pitch is bounced through the open hole, and that is a base hit as McCutchen hits through the open hole. Osuna is going to move to third, so the Rangers are going to have runners at first and third with nobody out. Yeah, he's 0 for 5 on the night, Graham. 5 calls overturned. Nimmo is coming up to bat, 0 for 1 on the day with 2 walks. And the first pitch is inside. And Del Santos sets and fires, and the pitch is fouled off. Count is evened at 1-1. Hey, John the Beagle Dad, welcome to the stream. Next pitch is on the way, and the sinker drifts off the plate. Count is now 2-1. Next pitch is on the way, and it is a sinker in there for call. Strike 2. Count is evened at deuces. I actually started watching 2 series. One of them was the 60s 12 o'clock high. And the next pitch is on the way, and it is a four-seamer inside, 97-mile-an-hour fastball. And the second one is Voyage to the Bottom of the Sea. And the pitch is on the way, and it is fouled off. Count is going to remain 3-2. And De Los Santos sets and fires, and that pitch is hammered foul down the right left field line. Count is going to remain 3-2. $6 million man, bionic woman, kung fu. All right. Some classics. Next pitch is on the way, and it is fouled down the left field line. I have one that I bought a while ago that I haven't watched any of the episodes. Rat Patrol. That's one. And the pitch is on the way, and it is in there for call. Strike three. Nemo is down looking, and that is going to be De Los Santos's second strikeout of the day. Coming up to bat is Ezekiel Duran. You can see Hogan's Heroes on Amazon Prime. The one series that I shake my head out about is Bash. And the pitch is on the way, and this is lined into left field. Coming on is Bellinger, and he is going to fire it home, and he stops the runner at third. Yeah, I never cared for the A team. I actually wasn't a big fan of Mr. T. Another one that I've been watching least recently too is the original Battlestar Galactica. And the pitch is on the way, and it is a changeup inside. Seager is 2 for 3 on the day with a single and a home run, 2 RBIs. Next pitch is on the way. The changeup is in the dirt. Count is 2-0 on Seager. And the next pitch is swung on and missed. Count is 2-1. One of the old classic TV series that I watched that I really enjoyed was David Jansen in The Fugitive. Next pitch is on the way, and it is swung on and missed, and Seager loses his bat. Count is even at 2-2. Yeah, in the heat of the night, too much racial crap for me. I never was really a big fan of that one. Plus, not a big fan of Carol O'Connor either, especially after his All in the Family antics. And Del Santos sets. Pitch is on the way, and Seager is not going to be able to hold up, and that is going to be call strike three. So there are no runs on a hit, 2 runners left. What I was saying about MASH that caught me as odd is the whole damn war was 3 years long. The TV series lasted for 10. Coming up in the bottom of the 6 is going to be Jose Caballero, Trent Grisham, and the captain, Aaron Judge. And we have now 30 likes for the stream, no matter how shitty this game is. Ted Turner, is that who you're talking about, Graham? So we have 30 likes, 24 votes in our active poll. We are at 700 subscribers here on Yankees The Ugly Truth. And our next milestone is 705. So anything that you can do to help us with the next milestone would be most appreciated. Okay, we went from 30 likes down to 29, so we're back down 1. Yep, Sand Pebbles is a great movie. And in the bottom of the 6th, Eovaldi is only at 65 pitches. The first pitch is on the way, and it is up the middle. And Duran is waiting on it, fires to first, and that is the first out. So that's why his pitch count is so low with so many damn 1-pitch outs. And the first pitch is on the way. It is off the plate to Grishbaum. Count is 1-0. Grisham is 0 for 2 on the night with a line out and a ground into double play. And Eovaldi sets. Pitch is on the way, and the curveball is in there for call. Strike 1. I like both movies of that series shot. Next pitch is on the way, and the splitter catches the bottom of the strike zone. Count is 1-2 on Grishbaum. Eovaldi sets and fires, and that pitch is up and in. Catcher is going to challenge this one. And the call is overturned. And Grisham is struck out looking. So that is the seventh challenge of the night, and Walcott has had 7 calls overturned. Coming up to bat is the captain. All rise. The judges in the chambers. Pitch is on the way, and the fastball is down low. The captain is 0 for 2 on the night with a pair of strikeouts. Let's hope he doesn't get the hat trick on this at bat. And Eovaldi sets and fires, and the splitter is off the plate. Count is 2-0. Eovaldi sets and fires, and this ball is hammered to right center field. This is going, and gone. The ball is in the bullpen, and the Yankees get on the scoreboard. So the score is now 6-1. That is Judge's 15th home run of the season. That one traveled 399 feet at 110 miles an hour. So that is Judge's 383rd home run of his career. Coming up to bat is Cody Bellinger. Like I said, you eat a dinosaur one bite at a time. That was our first bite. And the first pitch to Bellinger is a curveball down low. Count is 1-0. And the pitch is on the way, and it is fouled off. And Eovaldi sets. Pitch is on the way, and this is grounded sharply to Berger. He flips to Eovaldi, and that is going to do it for the Yankees, but not before the Yankees put one across the plate on a Aaron Judge home run. So the Rangers now lead the Yankees 6-1. Coming up to bat in the top of the 7th is going to be Josh Young, Evan Carter, and Kyle Higashioka. Yeah, Charles, I'm a fan of all the Star Trek series. I even like the ones that were crappy. So for those of you that have hopped into our stream, we are heading to the top of the 7th. Rangers lead the Yankees 6-1. Coming up to bat is Josh Young, Evan Carter, and Kyle Higashioka. We have 29 likes for this live stream. Our goal is always 30. So if you could, please hit the like button. And if you have not, please drop your vote in our active poll. We had 30 likes for about 10 seconds, maybe 20, and then it went down to 29 again. I mean, I guess as far as movies and TV series, I'm pretty eclectic. I like a lot of stuff. I like spy movies. I like action stuff. Huge Keanu Reeves fan. I love the classic actors. A lot of them have passed away recently. Like, all right, let me refresh and see. Robert Redford was one of my all-time favorites. And we have a home run. We have 31 likes. So thank you for those of you who chipped in to get us to our goal point. And we have 26 votes in our active poll. I actually love the original series. I thought they had some of the most classic episodes. And the thing that I always love about Star Trek is uh, the possibility of the future. A lot of the technological advances that you've seen. And the pitch is on the way. Actually, I missed one. The second pitch is on the way, and that is called strike two. Count is 0-2. And it looks like Yarby is warming up in the pen. Next pitch is on the way, and he paints the top of the strike zone for call, strike three. And Young is challenging it. And this one is actually confirmed that is a strike. So the umpire has his first challenge not overturned. The Rangers lose their first challenge. And the next pitch is on the way, and it is down low. Count is 1-0. Carter is 1 for 3 on the night with a 2-run homer. Next pitch is on the way, and it is off the plate. Count is 2-0. Next pitch is on the way, and it is fouled off. I haven't seen that one, Charles. Next pitch is on the way, and it is chop foul. Count is 2-2. And the pitch is grounded Jazz. Jazz lays out, gets up and fires to Goldie for the second out of the inning. He just got Carter. And the first pitch is on the way, and it is a towering pop up. Next pitch is on the way, and it is a foul straight back to the screen. Count is 0-2 on Higgy. Del Santos sets and fires, and the changeup is swung on and missed. All right, Graham, have a great night. Appreciate you hopping in, brother. Been there, done that a few times, Graham. Well, I mean, there are some quality movies come out. I like the first John Wick movie that came out. I thought that was actually very, very good. And we are in the 7th-8 stretch. Staff Sergeant Khaled Hafi of the United States Marine Corps is our military veteran of the night. Thank you for your service, Sergeant Hafid. Served during Operation Iraqi Freedom. And I mean, for me, as far as movies are concerned, I love the Star Wars movies. I remember when I was a kid, my dad, mom took it, me and my sisters, Nancy included, to a drive-in movie, and we saw a double feature of Patton and Jaws. And welcome back. Some of you guys dropped out of there. I'm not sure why. We are at 31 likes, so if you could like, share the channel out. And if you notice in the upper left-hand, right-hand corners of your stream, there are QR codes for left is Hardcore Sports, right is Yankees The Ugly Truth. If you haven't, please consider subscribing to One and the Same. We have 26 votes in our active poll. Yeah, drive-in movies were awesome. I remember as kids, we would get to go. We would watch the movie. My dad would load us up on popcorn, and we'd get drinks. That was like our special treat for doing stuff. Then we would get to go and play on the swings and slides up front of the theater. All right, from our active scoreboard tonight, Rangers are leading the Yankees 6-1 going into the bottom of the seventh. Coming up to bat is Jason Dominguez, Jazz Chisholm, and Paul Goldschmidt. In the top of the ninth, the Orioles lead the Marlins 7-4. In the top of the ninth, the Phillies lead the A's 6-3. The Nationals are tattooing the Twins 14-2 in the top of the ninth. In the bottom of the eighth, the Red Sox lead the Tigers 4-0. In the bottom of the sixth, the Cubs lead the Reds 4-2. In the bottom of the fifth, the Guardians lead the Royals 2-1. In the top of the first, the Mets and the Rockies are at zeros. And that is our active scoreboard for the night. Yeah, speaking of series, I like the Fast and Furious series too. Evaldi is at 75 pitches, and the first pitch is on the way. The splitter is going to catch the top of the strike zone for call. Strike one. Count is 0-1 on Dominguez. And the pitch is on the way. And it is down low. Count is 1-1. And Evaldi sets. Pitch is on the way, and this is hammered foul down the right field line. Really, I didn't know that, Nancy. Next pitch is on the way, and it is off the plate. Count is evened at deuces on Dominguez. Rally time, babies. Evaldi sets and fires, and this is hammered up the middle, but Seager is waiting on it, and he uh fires to Berger to get the Dominguez by a step, first out of the inning. Coming up to bat is Jazz Chisholm, 0 for 2 on the night with a strikeout. First pitch is on the way, and Jazz swings and misses at the splitter. Evaldi sets, and he fires, and that pitch is up high. Count is 1-1. And Evaldi sets. Pitch is on the way. The curveball is grounded to Young. Young is going to fire across the diamond, and he is going to record the second out of the inning. Coming up to bat is Paul Goldschmidt, 0 for 2 on the night. And the first pitch is a splitter in there for call, strike one. Next pitch is on the way, and it is off the plate. Count is 1-1. I don't know, Sean. I'd class Walker as a good actor. I mean, he's in a genre, but I don't really know anything he's done other than Fast and Furious. Hey, have a great night, Charles. Appreciate you being here. Next pitch is on the way, and it is fouled off. Count is 1-2 on Goldie. And the pitch is on the way, and this is hammered down the line, but it is drifting foul. Count remains 1-2. And Evaldi sets. Pitch is on the way, and the splitter is swung on and missed. Hey, Daniel, welcome to the stream. And that is going to be that for the Yankees in the bottom of the seventh. Coming up in the top of the eighth is going to be Berger, Osuna, and McCutcheon. I will tell you one movie that I liked is The Firm with Gene Hackman and Tom Cruise. I thought that was an exceptional movie. Let's see other movie. I mean, do you guys like the Marvel series movies? Yeah, that was a good movie. Didn't like the Jack Ryan character in that movie though. I'm not a huge Ben Affleck fan. Yep, that was a very good movie for Tom Cruise. But I'll tell you what, Dustin Hoffman was fantastic. I like Kevin Costner too. One of the movies that I freaking loved him in was Sean Connery's first Academy Award, uh, The Untouchables. And I mean, another one of Costner's early movies that I really enjoyed was No Way Out with Gene Hackman and Sean Young. And De Los Santos is going to remain in the game. And the first pitch is on the way. It is up and out of the strike zone for call ball one. Berger is 2 for 3 on the day with a pair of singles and a run scored. And the next pitch is on the way, and it is a changeup just down low. Count is 2-0. Berger sets and fires, and the pitch is in there for call. Strike one. Count is 2-1 on De Los Santos. De Los Santos sets and fires, and that ball is chopped to Cobby. Cobby sets and fires. That ball is in the dirt, but Goldie scoops it out of the dirt, and that is going to retire Berger for the first out of the inning. Actually, that's not a bad movie either. The younger female lead, Rachel McAdams, I like her. I enjoy her movies, all except for that one with Lindsay Lohan. Mean Girls, I think is what it was called. I freaking hate that movie. And it looks like the Yankees are pulling De Los Santos, and Ryan Yarbrough is coming in. He will probably finish this game out. James Garner was in that movie, and he did a fantastic job too. Now, after Jane Fonda's shenanigans in Vietnam, I've never been a fan of hers, and my dad could not stand her. I mean, one of the movie there's a movie and a remake of the movie, and I like both of them. Footloose. I liked both versions of that movie. The second one, they had Dennis Quaid, who I've always been a fan of. Now I watched that with my kids and my grandkids. That's a great movie. Yeah. And Yarborough sets, and the first pitch is up high. It is fouled off. Count is 0-1. Looks like it caught uh, Wells in the inside of his glove hand. Osuna is 1 for 2. Yep. And the next pitch is on the way, and it is off the plate. And the pitch is called a strike. The batter is challenging. And it is confirmed that the pitch is a strike, and the Rangers are going to lose their last challenge. Rangers have no challenges remaining. Count is 0-2. And Yarby sets, fires, and this ball is foul down the third base line. Well, Dennis Quaid in The Rookie, fantastic movie. And Yarbrough sets, fires, and the sweeper is swung on and missed for strike three. And that's Yarby's first strikeout of the night. I'll tell you one movie if you haven't seen that you should watch is an HBO movie called The Last Castle. Robert Redford and James Gandolfini. Next pitch is on the way, and it is up and in. Count is 1-0 on McCutcheon. Yep. Shawshank is a great movie. And the next pitch is on the way. It is swung on and missed. Count is 1-1. And Yarby is sets. Pitch is on the way, and that is foul straight back. Count is 1-2. Another movie that was great is Tombstone. Pitch is on the way, and this is foul down the right field line. Count remains 1-2. You know, another really fantastic prison movie that I loved. Sort of not really a prison movie, but it is The Green Mile. Pitch is on the way, and the cutter is up. Count is evened at deuce. And the pitch is on the way. It is bounced up the middle. Jazz feels it and shoots it to Paul Goldschmidt. The Green Mile, is that a flashback? Is that what you're at? No, hell no. Yeah, Sean, that was a real good movie too. I have a digital library that has over 1,000 movies in it on Voodoo Dango. Yeah. Coming up in the bottom of the eighth for the Yankees is going to be Austin Wells, Ryan McMahon, and Jose Caballero. Are you talking my prison time with the last castle? Because I did do service time at the brig. Miserable duty. No, I worked at the naval brig here in Norfolk. Didn't like the job. I was a master at arms, basically a cop for the military for an 18-month tour. I had the spec war background, and you're just dealing with human puke. Pitch is on the way, and Wells swings and fouls the first pitch off. And it looks like it's raining now. And the next pitch is on the way, and it is swung on and missed. Count is 0-2. Yeah, I'll tell you what, I hated in processing at the brig. Out in our parade ground, the facing movements, precision steps, dropping bags, absolutely hated it. And the pitch is on the way, and the curveball is inside. Evaldi is at 91 pitches. I did like The Rock, Sean. I thought that was a great movie. Next pitch is on the way, and it is down low. Count is even at 2-2 on Wells. Wells is 1 for 2 on the night with a strikeout. Nah, you couldn't pay me to do honor guard. You could freaking forget that. And Evaldi sets and fires, and this ball is guide to right center field. And Osuna is going to make a catch. Yeah, I had fire watch too. Sitting with a hard hat in a confined space. Yeah, not great. And the pitch is on the way. Call strike one. McMahon is 0 for 2 on the night with a strikeout. All right, Ryan, it's time to get in the hit parade, brother. And the pitch is on the way, and this is skied to left field. Asuna is tracking it and is going to make the play just short of the warning track. That is the second out of the inning. Coming up to bat is Jose Caballero, 0 for 1 on the day, and was hit by a pitch. And the pitch is on the way, and it is in there for call. Strike one. Sinker catches the bottom of the plate. Count is 0-1 on Cabby. And Evaldi sets. Pitch is on the way, and he swings and misses. Yep. Sean was military, several deployments to the suck. Next pitch is on the way, and it is in the dirt. Count is 1-2. And Evaldi sets, fires, and the splitter is in the dirt. Count is evened at 2-2. And Evaldi sets and fires, and this one is bounced foul. And that was Evaldi's 100th pitch of the game. And the pitch is on the way, and Caballero bounces it to Young. Young is going to field it and fire it across the diamond for the third out of the inning. And that is going to do it for the Yankees in the bottom of the eighth. Coming up in the top of the ninth is going to be Brandon Nimmo, Ezekiel Duran, and Corey Seager. Yeah, well, I did more tours in the desert than you can shake a stick at between spec war and being hooked into IAs in augmentation for the Army. Any place that you go that the sand is so fine that it penetrates your uniforms and sandblasts your skin with the ridiculous wind and heat that they have there, they can say, oh, it's low humidity. Well, guess what? Hot is hot. Yeah, Evaldi is a tough pitcher, but he wasn't that good when he was with us. He threw a fastball, Jonathan, that was great and got hammered. For those of you that are here, you have one last chance to drop your vote in our active poll. Please take this opportunity, let your voice be heard, your vote be counted. We're at 32 likes. We've met our goal, but if you haven't, please hit the like button, share the channel out. And yeah, burning crap. That's another special thing too, Sean. I freaking love that. And if you're not a member of the Yankees The Ugly Truth family or the Hardcore Sports Network, please consider subscribing. The QR code on the left is Hardcore Sports. The code on the right is Yankees The Ugly Truth. We here on Yankees The Ugly Truth are at 700 subscribers. Our next milestone is 705. Anything that you can help to get us to 705 would be most appreciated. And Yarbrough is up. Nimmo is up to bat. And the first pitch is guide to left field. Bellinger is tracking it. It is going to make it just short of the foul line. So one pitch and one out. Ezekiel Duran is coming up to bat, 1 for 3 on the day with a double and a pair of RBIs. And Yarby sets, and the first pitch is a changeup that catches the bottom of the strike zone for call, strike one. And Yarbrough sets, fires, and the pitch is fouled off. Count is 0-2. And Yarbrough sets. Pitch is on the way, and the cutter is up high. Count is 1-2. Yeah, Jonathan, if you remember during Evaldi's time with the Yankees, he had Tommy John surgery, his second one. And the next pitch is on the way, and the fastball is up out of the strike zone. Count is evened at deuces. And the pitch is all the way, and it is fouled off. And the home plate umpire is going to take the brunt of that one. They're talking about the Yankees trading Duran as part of the deal for Joey Gallo. So that was a spectacular trade for the Yankees. Next pitch is on the way, and it is fouled off. Count remains evened at 2-2. And Yarby sets and fires that the sweeper stays off the plate. Count is full 3-2. All right. Yankee rally cap on. Backwards now. And Yarby sets. Pitch is out of the way, and it is a foul straight back. I'd say, Yarby, show him the heater, but you don't have a heater. It's 88 miles an hour, so that's not really fast. Hey, FJ. Yes, I have heard about it, about the Astros contacting the Yankees about Volpe. And the next pitch is on the way, and that is inside. That is going to be ball 4, so Duran is going to take his base. Corey Seager is coming up to bat, so the Rangers have a runner at first with 1 out. Corey Seager coming up to bat, 2 for 4 on the day with a single and a 2-run home run. And the next pitch is on the way, and it just misses outside. Count is 1-0. Yeah, they contacted the Yankees, FJ, because of the season-ending surgery for Correa's ankle. What the Astros have that the Yankees would want. And the pitch is on the way, and it is a sweeper swung on and missed. Count is 1-1. The only thing, I mean, they don't have any bullpen arms that I'm interested in. The Yankees' depth on the farm for rotation arms is not needed. The only thing that they have that I would even consider is, and the pitch is on the way, and it is fouled off. Count is 1-2. Is their rookie catching or their prospect catching? They've got 2 solid catchers right now, and the kid that they've got at AAA is a right-handed hitting catcher, but his pluses are defense. The guy's got a howitzer for an arm, and the pitch is in there for call, strike 3. And that is Yarborough's second strikeout of the night. And that is the second out of the 9th inning. Coming up to bat is Josh Young, 0 for 4 on the night with 3 strikeouts. So he has the hat trick. Let's see if he can get the golden sombrero. And the pitch is on the way, and the cutter is off the plate. Count is 1-0. And Yarborough sets, fires, and the changeup is swung on and missed. Count is even at 1-1. But the prospect catcher that the Astros have is a right-handed hitter. His number's okay, not spectacular. However, he is a defensive monster. You could do a 1-up deal with Volpe, take it every day of the week. And the next pitch is on the way, and the cutter is off the plate. Count is 2-1. And Yarby sets. Pitch is on the way, and it is in there for call. Strike three. And Durant is going to steal second base. Durant's fourth steal of the season. So the count is 2-2. And the pitch is on the way, and Young grounds it to Caballero. Caballero feels it and fires to first, and he is going to be out at first. And that is going to do it for the Rangers. No runs, no hits, one man left. And the Yankees are going to come up for their last licks in the bottom of the ninth. They're going to have the top of the order, Trent Grisham, Aaron Judge, and Cody Bellinger coming up to bat. 1, 2, 3, and that's what you see. Rally cap is turned backwards, so hopefully we have some offensive boom boom going on here. So, for those of you that are here, we're at 29 votes in our active poll. Please take a sec to drop your vote. Let your voice be heard and your vote be counted. We are at 32 thumbs up. So, if you haven't, please hit the like button, share the channel out. And here on Yankees The Ugly Truth, we have 700 subscribers. Our next milestone is 705. 5 down from that mark. So if you could, please consider subscribing to Yankees The Ugly Truth. I think we do a lot of great things that you would appreciate, from our live play-by-plays almost every game to the shorts that I drop almost on a daily basis. Today I dropped 2. One on Garrett Cole's rehab start and the second one on Carlos Rodon's rehab start. And it has been announced that Carlos Rodon will make his 2026 season debut on Sunday. And it looks like Jacob Latz is coming in to replace Nathan Eovaldi. And Latz is a left-handed pitcher. Grisham is 0 for 3 on the day with a lineout, ground into a double play, and a strikeout. And Latz sets. Pitch is on the way, and the fastball paints the bottom of the strike zone for call. Strike one. Count is 0-1 on Grishbaum. It is time to get the rally started, brother. So let's go. And the pitch is on the way, and the slider is up high. Count is evened at 1-1. The Rangers pitching is good, but the Yankees are having an off night tonight. And Latz sets and fires. The pitch is hammered foul down the left field line. So the count is 1-2 on Grisham. And last sets.
Don't you come back no more, no more, no.
And the pitch is in there for call. Strike three. So Grisham is down looking. So that is the first out of the ninth for us. Coming up to bat is the captain. All rise. The judge is in the chambers. The only scoring that we have is on a Aaron Judge home run to right center field, his last plate appearance. And Lat sets and fires, and the first pitch is a fastball that catches the top of the strike zone for call. Strike one. Count is 0-1. And Lat sets and fires, and the pitch is just down low. Count is 1-1. Lat sets and fires and paints the inside of the strike zone for call. Strike two. Count is 1-2 on the captain. Next pitch is all the way, and Judge hammers this one just foul down the third base line. Yep, that's a quote from Red. And the pitch is on the way, and the Yankee and Judge foul tips this one. Count remains 1-2. And the pitch is on the way, and it's a line drive to center field. Evan Carter's is waiting on it, and that is going to be the second out of the inning. Coming up to bat is Cody Bellinger, 1 for 3 on the 9 with a single. And Latz sets. So you got jokes, D-Rod. And the first pitch is a slider off the plate. Count is 1-0. And you can see the rain coming down very hard now. And Latz sets. Pitch is all the way, and that is up and in on Bellinger. Count is 2-0. Latz sets and fires, and the fastball paints the bottom of the strike zone. Count is 2-1. Latz sets and fires, and that pitch is fouled off. Count is going to even at deuces. Yankees are down to their final strike. And Latz sets and fires, and the pitch is inside. Count is going to go full 3-2 on Belly. Pitch is on the way, and Belly fouls this one down the left field line. Count is going to remain full at 3-2. Latz sets. And the pitch is on the way. It is down low and in the dirt. And that is ball 4. Bellinger is going to head to first base. Coming up to bat is Jason Dominguez. 0 for 3 on the night with a strikeout. And Latz is a left-handed pitcher, so Dominguez is going to hit from the right side. And the pitch is all the way. It is down low. And Bellinger is going to take second on defensive end difference. And Latz sets. And the pitch is foul straight back. Count is even at 1-1. Latz sets and fires, and the fastball is off the plate. Count is down 2-1 on Jason. And Latz sets. Pitch is on the way, and this is bounced to Young at third. Young fields it cleanly and fires across the diamond, and he's going to get Dominguez by a step. And that is going to do it for the Yankees tonight. The 5-game winning streak is snapped. And the numbers for tonight, the Rangers had 6 runs on 8 hits, no errors. The Yankees had 1 run on 3 hits, no errors. Nathan Eovaldi's record is going to even to 4-4 with a 4.15 ERA. Will Warren is going to take his first loss of the season. He is 4-1 with a 3.46 ERA. And in our poll question for the night, let me end it here real quick. And our poll has come to an end. Will the Yankees secure their 6th win in a row tonight? 66% of you thought that the Yankees would. 34% thought that they would not. And the 34% has it. So good insight. And I will be back tomorrow. I believe this is an early game. I think it's 2 o'clock or so. So I will be calling tomorrow's game. So tune in, listen to a little bit of baseball, give a shout out, and hit the like button. I'm going to end this stream with traditional Let's Go Yankees, and we'll see you in the funny papers. Have a great night.
No, I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up. I don't ever slow up. No, I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up. No, I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. Everything I do so instinctive and so passionate. Every word I move so descriptive like an adjective. I got a vendetta against people who patented being negative when you should be getting after it. I got facts over tracks. Isn't that spitting slow, spitting fast? I could roast, I could gas. Think I'm okay at last, but I don't know if that can erase all the past. I don't ever slow up.